Vikings Valhalla ending explained. Many deaths, many battles, and an appetite for revenge. The ending to this show was something that provided a lot and left a lot to dig into. So let's do exactly that. Here is Vikings Valhalla ending explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. So by the time we got to the final episode, we'd seen a lot of double-crossing, scheming, and betrayal amongst all of the parties that were involved. We saw Sigurdsson betray his brother Olaf a number of times. One in cutting a deal to become King of Norway with King Canute, and then also by feeding the information on the Battle of Kattegat to Eriksson and Freydis. We had Godwin killing the Boy King, as well as working with Queen Emma to get her back on the throne of England, whilst also finding out the location of the troops and sending them to defeat Olaf after claiming the Kattegat. So what happened in the ending? We saw Cora progress onwards and go into battle to claim the Kattegat, with the sole intention of purging the pagans, as he and his troops didn't believe in that belief, and wanted to make Christianity the primary religion. We saw him do this all throughout the show. We get what I would refer to as the final battle in the last episode of the show, which was between Freydis and Cora, and it made an extremely entertaining final fight. I feel we knew that Freydis was going to win due to the heroic arc that she had. I personally would have liked it to have been a bit more epic though, as I feel as though Cora was portrayed as this incredible, ruthless, merciless killer, and I thought his fighting style would have been slightly different. Visually, he was haunting. I just wish at the end there was just a little bit more. Although Sigurdsson informed Eriksson of Olaf and Cora's plans, it turned out that Olaf was actually double-crossing Cora, due to the fact that he thought he was a madman, and didn't think it would be a worthy battle for him to get involved in when sending the troops on ship. The ships were essentially empty, leaving half of the army exposed at the other end to a full onslaught. This allowed the Kattegat to be overthrown by Cora's troops, which led to Hakon being killed by an arrow whilst reclaiming again that Freydis is the last one, and I think is alluding to the fact that it's down to her to be the protector of the Kattegat. Sigurdsson, after being wounded in battle, sees Freydis in the distance, but it appeared as though she walked away. I did believe it at the time, as he did leave her before, although that was with good intentions. However, Freydis reappeared with a horse for them to escape on, only for them to witness the devastation and destruction from afar. Once Cora was killed, this allowed Olaf to be able to sweep in and declare himself King of Norway, due to the fact that at that point he believed he would have the strongest army and King Canute would not be able to contest. However, King Forkbeard was able to take the ships that Godwin and Emma managed to assist in locating, and was bound for Olaf, declaring war on the traitor. We see Olaf's troops all retreat due to knowing that will be a mass slaughtering, and that they have no chance. Even Olaf himself drops his coat and runs away. In Season 2, I'm certain we'll see Forkbeard and the troops arrive, and we'll see Olaf face all of the repercussions. Leif Erikson, whilst in battle, unfortunately had to witness his love, Liv, get killed by Olaf. This is where we saw the side to Eriksson that I feel he was suppressing, and the part of him that is most similar to his father, who is the person that throughout the entirety of the show he didn't want to be associated with. He butchers everybody in his path, and you could see that it came from a place of rage and what one would assume is revenge. The way he described his father's behaviour was almost exactly how he acted in the final scene, not being able to stop himself, and I think with Liv now dead, he could go on a journey of self-destruction and want to destroy everything in his path. I think as well as Forkbeard seeking revenge on Olaf, Eriksson will also be after the blood of Olaf, considering it was him that took Liv away from him. You could really sense the regret that Eriksson had when he didn't get round to telling Liv that he'd join her, only to state it after she'd passed, potentially alluding to the fact that he does actually believe. So I think that's something that will be explored more in Season 2. London is now back under Queen Emma and King Canute, despite him being in a battle in Denmark still. Godwin is back as the royal advisor, Olaf's plans are most definitely destroyed, the Kattegat is also in ruins, but I think it will be rebuilt in Season 2. Freydis and Sigurdsson are retreating and will find safe haven somewhere else. I don't believe King Canute would necessarily blame Sigurdsson for Olaf's behaviour, so the potential King of Norway could be on the cards, but I think that could be pretty slim just due to the association. Either way, Season 2 is going to be what I would imagine one hell of a ride, and I can't wait for it. So there you have it. What did you think of this show? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.